The night is quiet, but the drama, oh darling, it's never been louder. You may have forgotten all about your favorite nighttime soaps, but Miss Kane, she never did. She's been watching all the affairs, the betrayals, and the big hair, and now she's here to tell you everything you missed, or perhaps just forgot. This is Drama After Dark. Slip into something comfortable, and let's catch you up.
Welcome to Drama After Dark, where the secrets are deep, the stares are deadly, and the lessons, oh honey, they never come cheap. Tonight, we're diving into Season 1, Episode 2 of Dallas, Lessons. Someone's skipping school, someone's getting schooled, and someone's about to wish they'd paid closer attention. Let's begin.
All right, loves, I'm Miss Kane. And yes, I did watch these nighttime soaps as a kid. Back then, I didn't fully understand what I was seeing, but oh, I knew it was juicy. Now I'm all grown up and watching with fresh eyes, a sharper tongue, and a whole lot more perspective. And let me tell you, the drama hits different when you actually get the schemes, the shade, and the scandal. That's why I started Drama After Dark, to relive the chaos, call out the mess, and give these iconic shows the commentary they deserve. So go ahead and pour a drink, get comfortable, and let's get into it, shall we? Right then, we're treated to a picture of utter tranquility, aren't we? Southfork, dusted in snow, looking all peaceful and perfect as a postcard. And then, well, until Lucy, on horseback, as you do. She hops off, saunters to the mailbox with the confidence of someone far too young to be that calculating, fishes out an envelope, examines it with a critical eye, and with all the casual cruelty of a girl who's clearly never been told no, she sets it on fire. Right there in the snow, with a smirk naturally. Because of course she does. It's early morning on the ranch, and Bobby's idea of a pre-breakfast workout, putting Pam on a horse. She says she wants to learn to ride, and for once, she means the actual horse. He gives her a little nudge down the range, but you can tell he's got other things on his mind. None of them involve saddles. Then he hears it. Ray, off in the background, trying to pawn Lucy off on one of the ranch hands. The ranch hand's not going quietly. He says Lucy's a hellion, hates school, turns into a nightmare when she's forced to do anything she doesn't like. Ray tells him to stuff cotton in his ears and drive, like that's a solution. But Bobby's not having it. He cuts in with that calm but pointed Ewing tone. Daddy said you're taking her. Ray tries to wiggle out of it, says it's sudden, says he's busy, throws in some cattle for good measure. But Bobby holds firm. Just take her to school. She'll be ready in about an hour, right after the family finishes breakfast. Ray sulks off like he's being punished, dragging the ranch hand behind him, both of them acting like Lucy's packing explosives. Well, Southfork breakfast. Smiles all around on the surface, but underneath, quiet battles, darling. Miss Ellie's fretting, bless her heart, about Lucy's attendance, while Jock just shrugs it off. As long as she shows up, he's fine, isn't he? Lucy, of course, arrives late, beams at everyone, and announces Ray's taking her to school. Sue Ellen eyes her outfit and asks if she plans to change. Lucy flashes a grin. Can't go disgracing the family now, can I? She heads off to change. Bobby finishes up and leaves to ride in with JR. And that's when JR makes his move. Bobby's really gotten into the executive business, hasn't he? I mean, really? Pam, cool as ever, hits him right back. That's right, he has. Good for her. Then she offers Sue Ellen a ride into Dallas. Sue Ellen thanks her like she's been handed a wet umbrella. Honestly, the men leave. The coffee's still hot, but everything else in that room has gone stone cold. Well, Pam and Sue Ellen step outside together, seeing their husbands off for the day. Bless their hearts. Ray's already sitting pretty in his truck, waiting. He spots Pam and calls her over, quiet, like he doesn't want anyone else to hear. He asks if Bobby's gonna fire him. Says maybe it's because of us. Can you believe the nerve? Pam cuts him off. Honey, us is ancient history. Water under the bridge. Long gone. He asks her to put in a word, if you please. She says she will, but she's not babysitting his conscience. Heavens no. Then JR and Bobby come strolling out. Ray straightens up quick. Bobby asks what that was all about. Pan plays it down, says Ray thinks he's getting fired. And just like that, it's all smiles again. JR grumbles about laundry. Sue Ellen doesn't even bother to care, the poor dear. Pam and Bobby exchange a soft I love you, sweet, but subdued. Then Lucy breezes out, chirps her goodbye, and hops into the truck with Ray. No school bag, no intention of going. Pam sees it, clear as day, and while she doesn't say a word, she's already planning her next move. You can bet your bottom dollar. Oh, they don't make it far, honey. Not at all. Before Ray can even get the car out of Southfork, Lucy just slides on over and starts kissing him. Can you believe it? Bold as brass she is. Aggressive like this is just part of the morning routine. Ray flinches, bless his heart. Tries to laugh it off, keeps his hands on the wheel like that's gonna keep things proper. She teases him, says they have the same conversation every morning and she always wins. He mutters, today, I win. But the way she looks at him just says otherwise, doesn't it? Lucy knows exactly what she's doing and exactly how much she can get away with. And Ray, he's not driving her to school. He's just along for the ride, darling. Just along for the ride. Now, in the living room, Miss Ellie offers Pam coffee. And something a little more personal, if you can believe it. Says here that Lucy hasn't been going to school. Claims she leaves every morning, then circles right back to take her horse. Pam listens, careful not to react too much. Bless her heart. Later, Miss Ellie and Sue Ellen head out together, and no invitation extended, mind you. Pam watches them drive off from upstairs, not suspicious, oh no. Just quietly left out. Then, wouldn't you know it, the phone rings. It's the school. Says Lucy never arrived. Pam keeps her voice calm, polite as can be, says she'll take care of it. And just like that, as she hangs up, the mood shifts. She's not being left out anymore. She's stepping right in. Ray and Lucy, upstairs in the barn, hot and heavy, careless as ever, I tell you. Then, wouldn't you know it, Ray hears something. A car. He peeks out, and who does he see? Pam pulling up. Cut to inside. Pam's already in the barn, calling out, Ray! He comes down a little too fast, shirt half tucked, trying to look composed. Oh, honey, please. Pam doesn't say a word about what she walked in on. She just says, calmly, I want to speak with Lucy. Alone. Ray hesitates. She repeats it. Slower this time. He moves. Lucy shows up with that same smug confidence, like none of it matters. The nerve! But Pam's tone doesn't match the moment. No yelling. No drama. Just quiet control. She tells Lucy she knows. About the school. About the letters. About all of it. And if she doesn't straighten up, she'll go straight to Jock. Lucy finally blinks. What do I have to do? Tam doesn't flinch. Go. To school. At You and Oil, Bobby's doing a little light reading. Can you believe it? Association voting records. He's starting to wonder how JR became so influential. Bless his heart. Julie just shrugs, says he's persuasive. But Bobby knows that kind of muscle doesn't come from charm alone. Now does it? It comes from oil. And they don't have enough of it. Julie excuses herself to get signatures, but really, she's giving JR a heads up. Little brother's asking questions, big ones. JR doesn't stick around. He ducks the conversation and slips out for an hour. Just enough time to polish a lie before Bobby starts connecting the dots. Pam drives Lucy to school. No more trusting she'll get there on her own, I don't think. At the school, meet Mr. Miller, the counselor who made the call. He's calm, professional, and clearly exhausted, bless his heart. Lucy's sent off to class. Pam and Mr. Miller stay behind to talk. Same issues, different day, isn't it always the way? He offers to tutor Lucy in math. Pam agrees, they'll handle it together. But before Pam leaves, she glances into the classroom. Lucy's sitting on top of a desk, surrounded by boys, turning on the charm like a switch. Oh, right. Pam watches for a moment, then walks away. Lucy may be in the building, but she's not here to learn, is she? Bobby's been sitting with the Lone Star voting records, waiting for just the right moment to bring it up with JR. When his secretary checks in, he tells her he's not through. There's a conversation that still needs to happen, you see. That's when she lets it slip. JR left with Sue Ellen, and he won't be back. Oh, he knew Bobby wanted to talk, and that's exactly why he left. It's not avoidance, love. It's a power play, plain and simple. And just to twist the knife a little deeper, he left the car keys behind. A thoughtful gesture, really. No need to wait for him. This isn't a scheduling issue, dear. It's a message. And Bobby's finally hearing it loud and clear, isn't he? After school, Roger, bless his heart, offers to help Lucy with her maths. Can you believe it? She doesn't say yes, darling. She doesn't say no either. She just smiles and lets him have a go. Pam pulls up to get her. Roger introduces himself, all polite charm, the little darling. Pam thanks him. On the drive home, Pam keeps things light as a feather, mentions dating, asks about Roger. Then she says she bought Lucy something, an outfit for school. Really? Lucy doesn't respond. Not a peep. She just rolls down the window and tosses it right out, just like that. Pam stops the car. No yelling, no hysterics, no lecture either. Just a quiet, go get it. Hey! And Lucy does. She climbs back in, slams the door, and says nothing, not a word. Neither does Pam, of course. They drive the rest of the way home in silence. Pam's not asking for respect anymore. Oh no. She's taking it. Plain and simple. All right. Pam walks into the barn, bold as brass, and asks for a minute alone with Ray. Can you believe it? Her voice is calm. Too calm by half, if you ask me. She tells him, flat out, if he and Lucy are back together, she's gonna tell Bobby, JR, and Jock. Lord have mercy. Ray doesn't argue, bless his heart. Just mutters, yeah, they'll kill me. Oh! Without batting an eye, darling. He tries to make a joke of it. You taking up social work, Pammy? Or is it just hard seeing your old boyfriend with Lucy? Oh, the audacity. But Pam's done with games. Isn't she always? Never mind that. Just do your part. Stay away from Lucy. Now, the night before, Lucy's in a room, scissors in hand, tailoring an outfit she is. But ooh, it ain't just about fashion, love. She's crafting a performance, she is. At school the next day, she's with Mr. Miller, bless him. A tutoring session. He's focused on the math, poor dear. She's focused on the plan. And just outside the door, Roger. Watching. Lucy locks eyes with him. Then, right on cue, she bolts from the room screaming. Clothes torn, accusations flying. By the time Pam arrives, Roger delivers the story. Lucy's gone. Mr. Miller tried something. Pam goes inside, calm but calculating. She finds Mr. Miller and Principal Daly mid-crisis. They're ready to call the police. But Pam knows Lucy, doesn't she? Knows what she's capable of. She asks them to wait. Give her the weekend. She'll bring Lucy in first thing Monday. Miller begs for more than time, the poor thing. He begs for help. Because if this goes public, if Jock Ewing hears about it, there won't be questions. Just fallout. And he knows it could cost him everything. His job, his family, maybe even his freedom. Morning's broken at Southfork, darlings. But the chill in the living room? Oh, that's got nothing to do with the weather, now does it? Here comes Bobby, bless his heart, with his little questions, reasonable ones really. He wants to know how JR keeps pulling strings at Ewing Oil. Where's all that influence coming from? What kind of backroom deals are being made? But JR? Transparency ain't exactly his cup of tea. He's interested in control, pure and simple. With that smooth voice and that practiced smile of his, he dishes out a put-down that doesn't sound like one at first. Until it's far too late, of course. He reminds Bobby that while he was off chasing trophies and whining and dining, JR was right here. Learning the business, earning their daddy's respect, making the real decisions. And now? JR runs this company. He runs the votes. He runs the whole narrative. And he doesn't owe Bobby or anyone else a damn thing. Can you believe it? No anger, no yelling, just pure ice. By the time he's done, Bobby's got his answer and a whole new understanding of just what he's up against. The nerve. Dinner at Southfork, darling. And Lucy's playing the part to a T. Suddenly she's into school, smiling, simply glowing in her new outfit. She even tosses Pam a compliment. Can you believe it? I admire her taste. Sue Ellen doesn't even bother looking up from her plate. Well, she should have good taste, shouldn't she? After all those years working in department stores. That chill you feel, not the air conditioning, sweetie. Miss Ellie, in true Southern fashion, sweeps in with a soft thank you to Pam, trying to keep the peace as Lucy's called away to the phone. The family mood as well as Miss keeping target for the placement. Lucy returns, sweet as pie, and drops the news. She's got a date for a party tonight. Sue Ellen gives a lesson in etiquette. A gentleman never calls a lady the night of the party. But Lucy's already charmed her granddaddy, hasn't she? Jock says yes, and that's all that matters. JR shifts uncomfortably and mutters that he's feeling old. Miss Ellie takes one look at her son and replies, Junior, you were born old. And with that, the night is officially over, my dears. Glasses clink, smiles tighten, and Lucy gets her way, again. Pam's at her vanity, brushing her hair, well, pretending to anyway. Truth is, she's stewing over Miss Ellie's sweet little compliment, the one that made it sound like she had Lucy all figured out. Here comes Bobby, walking in with that easy charm. Asks if she wants to talk or just sit there grooming herself all night. He thinks she should be happy. His mama practically gave her a gold star at dinner. Can you believe it? But Pam's just not in the mood, is she? Says Lucy thinks she's only playing mentor to earn points with Miss Ellie. How dare she? And when Bobby asks, gently mind you, well, are you though? Oh, it stings more than she wants to admit, I'm sure. Maybe Lucy's right. Maybe Pam's trying too hard. But Bobby's not having it. He reminds her that if she really didn't care, she wouldn't be up here brooding about it. She wouldn't be trying at all, would she? And just when it's about to get too serious, he pivots, like he always does, and says they've got a disco opening to attend. Pam laughs, finally letting her guard down. He jokes that if they stay in the room any longer, JR will start wondering what they're up to. Pam lets him pull her in, softening as they cuddle and kiss, leaving the family drama behind for just a moment. Sometimes, the only way out of your head is into your husband's arms. The Ewings, bless their hearts, giving out blessings like it's prom night. Can you believe it? Jock tosses Roger a drive careful. Miss Ellie drops a soft compliment. And Lucy, oh, she plays the perfect little Southern belle on her way to a party. But the minute they're alone in the car, Roger leans in for a kiss. Lucy jerks away. Not tonight, darling. That's when Roger flips the script, doesn't he? He reminds her they had a deal. Says he could clear Mr. Miller in 2 seconds. Oh, so now we're doing blackmail, are we? Lucy hisses that she hates him for this. And Roger, he just smiles and says, she'll feel different later. The nerve. She exhales, regroups, then lays it on thick. Let's go dancing. Roger raises an eyebrow. Dancing, she purrs. Dancing makes me very affectionate. He bites. Do you know a place? She smirks. If you've got ID, darling. And Roger, honey, I got everything we need. Lucy's out on the dance floor with Roger, going through the motions, but her eyes ain't on him. Across the room, she spies Ray. He's dancing with a date of his own, smiling, relaxed, like he hasn't been tangled up in teenage chaos lately. Oh, but that won't last long. Now will it? Lucy makes her move. She crosses the floor and cuts in, not for a dance, but for a moment alone. She begs Ray to talk. Just a quick word, she says. And something about the urgency in her voice makes him go with her. Ray leaves his date behind. Roger, never one to waste a beat, steps right in and picks up where Ray left off, dancing now with Ray's date like it's just another night. Meanwhile, off the dance floor, Lucy turns up the heat. She clings to Ray, throws her arms around him, even kisses him, pleading with him not to make her go back with Roger. She's desperate and full of drama, the little minx. Ray's trying to keep his distance, but he's not exactly pulling away either, is he? And that's when Bobby and Pam walk in. Can you believe it? Pam and Bobby make their entrance into the disco, looking like Dallas royalty. They hit the dance floor, but Pam quickly notices something strange. Roger's here. She heads over and says hello. Roger's polite, a little awkward. The woman dancing with him introduces herself as Maureen. Pam asks if they're a couple, and Roger says no. He's with Lucy, who stepped away to talk to someone. That's all Bobby needs to hear. He scans the disco. Finds Lucy draped over Ray in a dim corner, whispering and touching like there's more to it. Bobby's face drops. He storms over and, without a word, sends Ray flying across the room with one clean punch. Chaos pauses for a second. Lucy insists she was only asking Ray for help to get rid of Roger. Bobby doesn't care. He looks at Pam, stone-faced, and tells her to take Lucy home. Now, Ray pulls himself up, brushing it off like a cowboy would. Says Bobby probably had that one coming, but if he wants more, they can take it outside. Bobby shuts it down. Says it's finished. Ray questions that. Says if it's not about him and Lucy anymore, what's really left for them to fight about? And then he hits below the belt. Says Pam's Bobby's lady now, not his. Whatever happened before, it's over. But the damage, already done. Pam spots Roger and wastes no time. She walks over and confronts him, calm but crystal clear. She knows exactly why he's here. Then she drops the bomb. Either Roger tells the school the truth on Monday, or she tells Bobby he's been blackmailing Lucy. And something tells me Bobby won't take kindly to that. Roger tries to look to Lucy for backup, but she shuts him down. Cold. Says she'll go with Pam, but not without taking a swing of her own. Lucy lashes out. Says Pam makes Sue Ellen look sincere. At least Sue Ellen believes her own nonsense, smiling and complimenting her like it means something. But Pam knows better. Pam knows how to play the game. And right now, Lucy wants no part of it. Just then, Bobby walks up. He's heard enough. He asks Lucy what's going on, but she brushes him off. Says it's personal. Says she'll get home on her own. But Bobby shuts it down. From here on out, he'll manage. And that's when Lucy cracks. She mutters that maybe she thought Pam actually cared. Maybe that's why it stung. Bobby softens, reminds her Pam does care, probably more than anyone. And if the rest of the family seems distant, it's not that they don't love her, they just don't always know how to show it. Lucy doesn't say much, but something shifts. Bobby wraps it up the only way he knows how. He tells them it's time to stop sulking and start dancing. Pam smiles. You heard the man.
Well, wasn't that deliciously messy? Miss Kane walked you through the drama, and trust me, the secrets are just starting to spill. But don't think it's over, darling. There's always another scandal waiting in the shadows. This has been Drama After Dark. Until next time, we'll be watching. Will you?